What's going on, everybody? I know, long time no see. You're probably wondering where in the world I have been, what I've been up to, why have we not been seeing any videos coming out, what's been going on. And today's video, we're going to kind of explain that, fill y'all in on what's been going on in my crazy life, and get back to doing videos more often. So today we're going to kind of catch everybody up, fill everybody in, and then be, all caught up from this point forward. So the videos kind of slowed down beginning of last fall, and that's because tournament season was coming to an end, and you would think, wow, that'd be a reason to upload videos. You're not fishing as much. Well, that's when championships are. That's when the season, all the big tournaments that really matter, they're going on. Hunting season's starting to get started up. We got to get ready for that and all that. But as far as the tournament fishing videos, championship time, I really try and put my nose to the grindstone, and recording videos, editing videos, and doing all that really takes a lot of time. So it's really hard to do two things at a time when you're trying to focus on one really important goal, which is winning that championship, winning the big tournament. So after that, kind of got off the groove. And then, as some of y'all know me personally, I got married November 16th. So you got tournament season coming to an end. You got to get ready for the wedding. You got bachelor parties. You got the wedding. Then you got the honeymoon. And for most people, the honeymoon's like, okay, everything's over now. Let's get back to normal. Well, we moved houses as soon as we got back from our honeymoon. We walked in from being on our honeymoon and started packing immediately. And I'm not even kidding. So things have been crazy. We're finally moved back in. We added a new member to our little family. And I'll show you him right now. And then I'll show you the house and kind of just get y'all caught up on everything. So this little guy right here is Chief. And he's trying to figure out what this big fuzzy thing is on the camera. And he is about 10 weeks old right now. He's our black lab puppy. And he's actually a really good boy. And he's kind of tired right now. He was just playing with the cat. Well, now he's getting fired up a little bit more. Like I said, he's 10 weeks old, so he really likes to bite on things. And it really hurts sometimes. But luckily, he hasn't torn up any furniture or anything yet. So let's knock on wood and make sure that stays the same. And he is definitely a lot to deal with. We're going through house training right now, trying to get him housebroken, and he's been doing really good on it. So luckily, very few accidents especially for a puppy, which is really good. But he's enjoying the new house, and we're enjoying having him. So I will show y'all the new house. All right. So this is the house. I was just standing right here recording a minute ago, the intro. But here's the living room. Everything kind of runs together as far as the living room and the kitchen. It's like a great room, kind of. So you got a chair, couch. You got Chief's crate back there, which is really too big for him right now, but we got the little divider in there. He'll grow into it. And we got TV on a new entertainment center, TV stand kind of deal. Got the old chair out of the old apartment. And notice, no deer on the wall. I'll get there. I'll explain that in just a minute. Got our little dining area, got our little coffee bar thing, Kaylin calls it, which really frees up a lot of counter space. It's really nice. Still got the cat. She is getting along pretty good with the dog, but they have their moments, as you can see. He just wants to play, but she just wants to hang out. So we got the kitchen, we got our little island here, this big island really. Big sink right there. Got the stove, really nice refrigerator, all really new appliances and everything. And we'll go over here first. So one thing we didn't have at the apartment was a garage. So got the garage. As you can notice, the boat's not in here. It's not my truck won't even fit in here, but it fits Kayla's car perfectly. So I just parked in the driveway. Finally, I have places to store my stuff, and just really nice to have a garage. A man's got to have a garage, What's a man without a nice garage? All right. Then we got the laundry room. And we have the guest bathroom, which is nice because our last place had one bathroom. So we had people over. Everybody had to use the one bathroom. This room right here is still a work in progress, but we have a guest room now, which is really nice. Let me turn the light on. You can see we still have a bunch of stuff sitting here, kind of just trying to get everything organized still. But if we have places for people to stay now at least, so no one comes and crashes on the couch. But then we have we call it like the man cave or the office room or whatever. You know, there's no desk. We're working on that. But this is kind of where I hang out. This is where I'll be editing videos. I might shoot a few videos in here. And I got the TV in the stand from the old apartment. Got my guitars on the wall. Got the old skull mount. This is my first buck I ever killed on the wall. And as you can tell before, if you noticed, it was on a little plaque just sitting flat on the wall. And now Kaylin for Christmas got me this Skull Max thing, which is really cool. And it clamps on the back of the skull mount, and you can tilt it and adjust how you want it, you know, angled up or down, and you can really kind of make it a lot more presentable than just on a plaque. And the deer really looks a lot bigger because this deer is not very wide, but he's really tall. So when he was flat on the wall, you couldn't see how tall he was unless you're standing right underneath him. So I really enjoyed that. I think that looks really good. And then there's the buck from that was on the wall at the old apartment. The reason he's not on the wall yet is because my new shoulder mount should be here very soon. That buck I shot with my bow, early bow season in Texas. And once I have both of them on the wall, then I can kind of, you know, get an idea of where they each need to be. I don't want to put him on the wall without knowing where the other one's going to go exactly yet. And that really nice sign will go up there too that we got at our wedding. But this is what we kind of call the man cave. Chief likes to spend a lot of time in here. We hang out, play guitar, play Xbox, do whatever. Just have some dude time. Then we have the master bedroom. Master bathroom through there. Our closet, bed, TV, whole 9 yards. And Chief has a nice fenced-in backyard to go run around in, don't you, bud? So this is nice. Spend a lot of time back here with him. And it's a good area for him to play and train him to retrieve. And our little back porch and everything. Got a grill now, which is super nice because I couldn't have a grill at the apartment. Can't even see in the shadow, dude. You come out in the sunshine. Got a little fire pit now. All stuff we couldn't have at the apartment, which is super nice because I like to spend a lot of time outside grilling, hanging out around the fire. Really just spending time outside even when I'm not on the boat. So that is the backyard. And that is pretty much everything. There's no really good lighting right here in the sun. It's really coming from above where the sun is, you know. But that's pretty much everything. It's not a crazy huge house, but far bigger than our little one-bedroom apartment we had, and we can kind of space out. Have a dog now because we have a fenced-in backyard. Really have more room. If you're wondering about the boat is still at my parents' house. That was the one downside of this house is there was nowhere to put the boat. We couldn't put it in the backyard. There's not enough backyard room. The driveway's not big enough, the garage is not big enough, so I'll be having to take the trip over to my parents' house each time to get the boat, which isn't that bad. We're still in Panama City technically. We're in Lynn Haven. My parents' house is on the beach, so it's about 20 minutes away from their house, which I don't mind. Being able to keep it somewhere nice and safe and be able to have all my stuff there at one place is not that bad. So if that's the one downside is having to drive 20 minutes to pick up the boat, or even in the morning when it's real early, it's not even 20 minutes, it's like 15 minutes. So it's really not a big deal. Another thing is I just got a new laptop, so editing videos will be so much easier because I cut corners on my first laptop I bought, and I should have never done it, and it was a pain in the butt having to work around it. But now, didn't cut any corners, got a new laptop that will make editing videos 100 times easier, and so hopefully you'll all be seeing a lot more fishing videos coming soon. I'm going to be trying to put out 2 to 3 videos out a week at the minimum. Probably 2 fishing videos, 1 talking video, talking about tackle, talking about rigging, doing that whole deal because y'all seem to really like those videos. I really like doing them. So we'll try and do 2 fishing videos a week and 1 tutorial rigging video, and you know, kind of go from there. If it's really easy, if it's like no problem at all, we might add another video. So we're gonna start with 3, see how it goes. But the moral of the story is I'm getting back on the YouTube grind, gonna get back at it and start uploading more videos, posting more stuff. So that means y'all will be seeing a lot more fishing videos coming soon. And I'm ready to get back out on the water, take Chief out there with me, let him get used to the boat. He has not gone on the boat yet. Took him down to the bay, let him play in the water, let him get used to being in the water. He loved every second of it. But really looking forward to getting back on the water and doing some more videos now that we got tournament season. All the craziness with that is over for the time being. Got married, got the wedding over with, got the honeymoon over with, got the move over with. So everything is kind of really coming to a close and getting back to being normal for the better. It's so much, I'm so happy with this house. We're both happy. Everything worked out. We're just really really happy about everything. Hopefully, by the end of this week, we'll get out and do a little fishing. Me, y'all, and Chief, and we'll be out there catching some fish. Chief, close the video out, bud. And bye.